Your Royal Highness, Excellencies, distinguished guests, dear friends, Merhaba min Malta. It is an honor to address this opening session of the 7th Islamic Conference of Environment Ministers. I would like to take this opportunity to thank His Majesty King Mohammed VI for giving his high patronage to this prestigious conference. I am so disappointed that I cannot be there with you. Let me begin by commending the inspirational work of ISESCO and the dedicated leadership of its Director General, Dr. Abdulaziz Al-Twairi. Let me also commend the ethos of today's conference, which highlights the importance of the United Nations Agenda 2030 and its 17 Sustainable Development Goals. I am convinced that this conference will focus on those goals which directly target the need to promote and prioritize the environmental sustainability of our planet. The various Sustainable Development Goals, such as Goal number 13 on addressing climate change, Goal number 14 on safeguarding life below water, and Goal number 15 on protecting life on land, gives us the framework for a sustainable way forward. I believe that we must engage in our conversations the participation of civil society at every step of the way. This is why the inclusion of our communities of faith is so important. When we talk about the role of Islam in facing contemporary environmental and ecological challenges, we are referring to the contributions of some 23% of the global population. Therefore, listening to and valuing the voices of the world's Muslim populations is of utmost importance in order to fully implement the United Nations Agenda 2030. No nation can address the issue of environmental sustainability alone. I believe that it is the responsibility of all the international community. The international community needs to effectively implement strategies of development that can meet the needs of today, while also ensuring the needs of our future generations. Humanity cannot afford to continue causing damage to the environment by depleting vital resources. In order to effect strategies of sustainable development, we must transcend borders. For this reason, processes of intercultural connections and interfaith dialogue are crucial for collaboration. It is only in this way that we can ensure the successful implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. I am proud that my Foundation for the Well-being of Society has encouraged and took practical initiatives to create safe spaces for connection with the diverse faith traditions and communities in the Maltese Islands. I am convinced that our religious beliefs have a strong influence on the ways that we live together as a united community of citizens and nations. Let me therefore reiterate my confidence in the leadership that Islamic states are showing at this conference and beyond, to be champions for the future, to address the effects of climate change, and to promote sustainable and clean energy. I augur that this conference will be yet another opportunity to share ideas, to be innovative, and to prioritize investment in ecologically respectful and sustainable approaches. Such a way forward will ensure that the challenges of poverty and exclusion are successfully overcome. I believe that green economies are crucial for the survival of all humanity. Green economies can link the global north and south in a united front for the necessary awareness that the sustainability of our planet will ensure the holistic well-being of humanity. Green economies can also create new opportunities for employment for our young people. Green economies will directly help in creating prosperity. I am pleased to know that exciting developments are already underway in various parts of the world to promote sustainable solutions. For example, I must commend Morocco's initiative to create a massive solar power plant, which is helping to reduce the country's carbon emissions. I also believe that the expansion of such a project to other regions, particularly the Sahara Desert, is an essential step forward to promote innovative uses of renewable energy sources. I dream of the conversion of the Sahara Desert into a global solar power plant. Such a project will create opportunities for clean energy, and it will be a source of countless green jobs for our young people in Africa. A Sahara Desert solar power plant can also be a catalyst to provide the necessary adaptation measures to mitigate the inevitable effects of climate change. Such a massive initiative can also create an economic area of benefit for all countries surrounding the Sahara Desert. It will create an opportunity for collaboration and for the future prosperity of the many countries in the region. I so wish that you, as environment ministers, will encourage this vision of collaboration and cooperation to create sustainable development that will surely impact the whole world. Such endeavors will offset all our nation's dependence on fossil fuels. This is an excellent example of investment in the future prosperity of many countries. On the other hand, developing more inclusive legislation, policies, and initiatives which directly concern the environment and its resources will also address inequalities. Only then can we truly achieve sustainable development in line with the United Nations Agenda 2030. The Sustainable Development Goals, with their global focus on the holistic well-being of our world and of all humanity, must be our guide. We must be committed to not only create, but to share the world that is developed as a result of green, sustainable, and respectful economies. When we all work together towards one common goal of shared prosperity and holistic well-being, then we can truly unleash the enormous potential of our united family of nations. Thank you for your attention, and as we say in Malta, Islim alaikum.